Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. I worked at IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades. I'm a national expert in IRS resolutions. I've worked over 10,000 cases. Welcome to my YouTube channel, the home of the 5-minute video. They're short, they're sweet. I get you the information you need so you can make informative decisions. One of the programs that IRS keeps secret that you don't hear advertised is IRS hardships or currently non-collectible. All the advertising you see, to be honest, is offer and compromise, settle your debt for pennies on a dollar, people get ripped off for pennies on a dollar, and that's all that you hear, pennies on a dollar. You know, at the end of the day, if I get 20 calls, maybe one person is eligible for the offer and compromise, pennies on a dollar. Last year, I think there were about 80,000 submitted and about 18,000 got accepted. The program, it isn't for everybody. So a lot of companies will rip you off thinking you can settle your debt and you really don't have a shot at it. But one of the programs that IRS keeps secret about is their currently non-collectible or hardship program. As a former IRS agent, I've worked thousands of these cases, but you never see the advertising or IRS promoting, yeah, we can put you in hardship because you can't pay. Many times you'll hear somebody else say it, but you won't hear the thing. It's a little secret that IRS keeps. So let me explain to you what the program is. IRS has to make a determination on every single taxpayer who owes a debt, who gets a notice from IRS. There's 3 ways IRS generally closes these cases out: by currently non-collectible or hardship, payment agreement, or offer and compromise. IRS isn't going to let people publicly know that they do have a hardship program, but they do. So how does IRS determine that, and what do you need to know about it? IRS is going to take a current financial statement on a 433F. These are the cases that are up in the service center. It's a 433A if the case is with a revenue officer, a much detailed financial statement. They're going to want that documented, and they're going to want a copy of your bank statements, your pay stub, all your expenses, and they're going to look at that financial statement in lieu of your assets and your national standards. That is what the Department of Labor says you should be living at in the area you're living, the county. Most people don't live within the standards, they're way over. So if you understand the National Standards Program and you qualify, IRS is going to put your case into currently non-collectible. You never submit a financial statement or call IRS unless you know what IRS is looking for. When you fill out a 433A form or the 433F, IRS is going to apply their national standards for housing and utilities, car payment, operating expenses, food and clothing. And if you fall out of that norm, IRS is going to take that excess money, and now that becomes your payment to IRS. I have many people that wanted to retain me. They says, well, we'll call IRS, and they wound up with $2,000 a month payment agreements because they simply didn't understand the program. So the currently non-collectible are for people who just can't pay their taxes right now, and IRS takes these cases and they put them in hardship. So if you know how to fill out the 433F and you qualify for it and you give them the documentation, IRS will suspend your case. They'll suspend it for 1, 2, 3 years. What they do is they put a freeze on your Social Security number. Now understand, they're going to continue to take your refund unless you're smart enough to adjust your W-4, and interest and penalties still run. But if you can't pay the debt, it doesn't make any difference whether interest and penalties still run because you can't pay the debt. So to qualify for the program, you're going to need to call IRS. You're going to need to know the national standards, and you're going to need to document your financial statement. And the person over the phone, if you know what to tell them, can put you into currently non-collectible. But they're not going to put everyone into currently non-collectible. The only way to know for sure is to talk to a professional who's worked like hundreds and thousands of these cases. They can tell by simply looking at your current financial statement in 20 seconds. They're going to know whether you qualify for that program or not. So before you run off and ask IRS for the hardship program or currently non-collectible, please make sure you're eligible for it. Your 433F to the service center, your 433A to the RO will determine whether you qualify. If you found this helpful, give me a subscription. YouTube loves subscriptions. They help move me up if you think this was valuable. If you want to know something more about IRS, leave it in the comment. I'll make a YouTube on it. So we're available for consultations or affordable representation. So remember, don't believe anyone that you call and say, why am I eligible? Find out more about your financial statement and what IRS expects. Thank you.